Good morning, friends. Happy Friday. We're doing the Fri-Yay Kit together. So this morning I'm going to be showing you this month's paper pumpkin kit, but before I get to that, I'm going to show you what I'm going to be working on for this month's class. So this is new for the new mini that is coming out on January 3rd, or sorry, January 4th. And I can't show you the inside, but what I can show you is product. And I've been working on the painted lavender and the perennial postage, which is part of the painted perennial suite collection. So part of that is these really beautiful fonts along with the perennial postage dies, which are really fun. And then the painted lavender stamp set and the dies that go with that as well. I haven't played much with this one as much as the verses. So these are the papers that are part of this suite collection. And as you can see, they just are really beautiful papers. So much you can do with them. And then they have these little embellishments, and they are the Blackberry Bliss, the Gorgeous Grape, and the Highland Heather. And then the other side, obviously, are some really great pattern paper as well. So they coordinate really nicely together. So just going to show you some cards with one of these sheets, which is this one right here. Sheet right here. I made 6 cards from it, and let's just make sure that I got this right. Yeah, there we go. And then this one, let's see. Okay, here we go. So these pretty much is the layout of the page. And as you can see, I just cut little parts of it off at 4x6 or 4x5 1/4. And then the inside, or the last little strip, I either put on the inside or like this one, I used it for the sentiment. So you could see that the loved didn't fit. And so I just stamped that on another piece of cardstock and cut it out and put it on top. And then I did play a little bit with the stamps for the envelopes. So that was fun, just adding a little bit of interest on the envelopes, never a naked envelope. But you can see that this is just a really easy way to make some beautiful cards. And this will be one of the projects that'll be coming up in my next class. I typically do 4 projects. So keep an eye out. I'll be showing some sneak peeks. And then part of the January and February is the celebration promotion. And with celebration, you get free stamp sets for every $50 that you purchase. And this is one of the free stamp sets. I'm an auntie to a new baby, not really an auntie, but auntie by default, just because I'm good friends with her mom as well. And so I needed some baby cards, and this is just such a beautiful little set. I love the little bassinet, and you can make them for boys or girls, or if you don't know the sex, then you can just keep it neutral. But I just got to play a little bit with my markers, made really fun. So you can check that out, one of my Facebook posts. Okay, so let's get to the kit. So this is how the kits come. I haven't messed with this one yet. I haven't done any sneak peeks. So we'll get to put it together. And so you can just see that it just comes in a nice little box. The first time you purchase it, you'll get a block that comes with it. And for other things, sometimes they come with really pretty patterns on them. Okay, so this kit is called All the Best. And so the sentiments are wishing all the best. Hello, friend, 1,000 good luck wishes. And then we've got the Pebble Path is the Stampin' Spot. And I love the tissue paper that comes with it because you can always use the tissue paper for a gift. And also re-gift by using the box. So if you take the box apart, pull the edges out. And if you don't want the outside to be red, you can turn it wrong side out. And the outside is just a neutral color, which is easy to wrap. I did this for Christmas for some of the gifts that I had. And there you go. Just really easy to make a neutral box. So, okay, so let's get started on this kit. So the kit always includes instructions. And if you don't have a workstation, you can use like this is the free glass mat that you can get if you sign up to be a demonstrator, and I'll show that more maybe on Friday. I'm missing the cleaning cloth. So, okay, so we've got embellishments and Stampin' Dimensionals. The embellishments are just gorgeous. They're just these little light party gems, and they're just really beautiful. Wish those were available. Okay, for purchase other than just with the kit. And then tear and tape that we have as well. And then we get 9 envelopes, and they're all the same. It's really beautiful cards. So we get 3 each of these designs and cards. Before I go much further, starting in January, Stampin' Up! Is going to put out a set of dies that goes with 3 months worth of kits. So this is the add-on, the Love of Spring dies, and it comes with a really cute little label, a flower, a leaf, and the verse love, which are really great. They work with the mini Stampin' Cut and emboss machine, and then the number for this is 164396. Now, the only way that you can get the add-on is if you are a Paper Pumpkin member, so be sure to catch that, especially for the next 3 months. So the add-on is the Love of Spring dies, and it's 164396. I put a post for this the other day, so you'll have to check it out. Okay, so this kit comes with an acetate box that we're going to use to put all 9 cards in, and it can be given as a gift. And then they've got these really beautiful gold edged labels. They've got some card fronts in the gold as well. And then this looks like it's for the belly band for the box. And then we've got all these little embellishments. So let's figure out what goes with what. Looks like we have a few little glue dots as well. Okay. So they're showing some alternatives. They always do that. They show you what is included in the kit. And there is a display that shows what is part of each one of the cards. So I've separated them out into all the different cards. Okay, so that you can kind of see what I'm doing here. All right. So these go with this card. Looks like this little dandelion goes with the belly band, goes to the acetate box. The bigger one goes this one, and the biggest one goes here, along with these. If you stack them up together, you can punch them out together, so that makes it a little bit faster. I used one for the belly band, and then they also go with this one. Okay. Seen lots of alternates that people have done where they've made a lot more cards because you can easily cut these cards in half and you'll have twice as many cards. Oh, and then we've got these little gold ones. It looks like they gave us extra flowers. Only need 3 for this kit, so you've got 2 extra. And then we've got, they always give you extra sentiments. You can easily change up the sentiments, and if you have one of the prior kits, you can make these all into thank you notes. And I think that that would be a great idea for me because I've got a bazillion thank you notes to send out to all the people that sent me really beautiful things. Okay, so the round one goes with this, and the flag goes with the middle one. These are really beautiful. Okay. So I don't need this, but you could stamp on this and give you a surface. I know I send this to my granddaughter and so she gets the kits. Okay, so the first card is wishing all the best. So the blocks that you get with the kit are these little thin, I think it's like 3 inches by like 2 3/4 inches. And this is the D block. And this is what it looks like when you buy them with through Stampin' Up. So I like using this one. We'll have them both so that can work a little faster. Okay. So typically I'll take my scissors and I'll just cut along the line here, and that way I can open the box and the lid doesn't get lost or mixed up with something else. Okay, so I typically will set my stamp down, line it up with my block, and then I'm going to rub across it so that whatever they finish this off with, it doesn't make the ink bead up. Okay, so here's the sentiment. You rub it as well with the ink. I think it kind of helps get rid of that. It's like we have a thread that we don't need. Stampin' Up! Sells these chamois and they look really awful after a while, but I'm okay with that. Okay, so here's the card we're going to be working with. And like I said, you can easily cut this in half and use a plain white cardstock. And if you look at this, you'll notice that there are little gold little bits. It's really pretty. Okay, so this needs dimensionals. Okay. And then we're using a dimensional to hold on to this. I put the dimensional in the wrong place. So it goes on this side so that when I place it, it doesn't pop up above the sentiment, but you overlap it just like that. Okay, and then I need one of these glue dots on the back of this gold dandelion. And then I'm going to peel off the back. And have the embellishments. We're going to use one of the big ones and a couple of little ones. You can put the embellishments wherever you want. So, but isn't that a beautiful card? And then you've got these really pretty envelopes that they go in. Now, I usually fold this back when I am preparing to put it in a kit, and I'll show you why here in a minute. Okay, so now let's work with the next card. So this one gets 1,000 good luck wishes. Someone's got a new job, or so they're moving to a new place. Okay, so the sentiment goes like so. This pebbled path is just a really unusual gray, kind of a brown gray. Okay, looks good. All right, so this gets the tearing tape. Top and bottom. You're having a hard time getting your tear and tape up. Usually I use the back of my fingernail to really push it down, and then it just adheres nicely to the paper and it doesn't take much. Okay, so we're gonna center it on this piece. I think I got a little bit off. There we go. That. Let's get some dimensionals. A couple for the blossom and one for the stem and leaves. So it just goes right here in the middle. And then we're going to use 4 on the back of the sentiment. We'll make sure they're far enough apart that they straddle the flower. So pull this over to the side because I like it if it lines up with the left. There we go. Beautiful. Needs some embellishments. Do 5 on this one. Isn't that pretty? So whenever I put embellishments, I always make sure they're odd numbers. That way it just kind of gives a little bit more of a pleasing eye and it draws your eye around. So you can see there's things to, or you can go this way. So your eye is going to follow those pretty embellishments and the elements that you have in your card. 2 done. Now for the last card. They're all the same, so we're just going to get 2 of them. And this one is Hello Friend. Super easy cards. Okay, so this one gets tear and tape on the back of it. And piece on the top. It's supposed to go this way. There we go. Okay, these get dimensionals. So let's make sure the gold is showing. This is really beautiful. Gorgeous. All right, now just some embellishments. Okay, so now we're going to work on the acetate box and put these cards in. So we need this and one of the flowers. And this already has a sentiment on it for you. So we're just going to bend it at all the score marks. Okay. They used to sell these acetate boxes and I loved them because they made for great gifts. My hostesses, I would give them a box of cards. Okay, so just really easy. So as you can see, I just folded it so that it's all squared up. And by the way, if you're a Paper Pumpkin member, you can go back and purchase refills, or actually, if they have extra kits, you can purchase the kits. So once you're a member, you can go back, and as long as they don't sell out on a certain kit, you can purchase it. So this one is no longer being shipped out to any other customers. So you can go online and you can probably find extras of this kit if you signed up recently. So, whoops. Okay. So then I'm going to just place thirds, and I think I'll do this one. So I've got some January birthdays that need gifts, and there's nothing better than a paper pumpkin kit. Okay, so for the belly band, we're just going to add some of these little dots. Just line these up. Use a dimensional. Or no, I guess it's a glue dot they want me to use. Cute. Put the little flower wherever you want. And there you go. You've got a gift for somebody with a birthday in January. And it's just a great little variety of sentiments. And you can make more with all the rest of the cards. You can split them up because I think even 3 is a nice fit for this little box. I think you'd be hard pressed to put 9 of them in there. So 3 of them can go to a friend and you can make the rest of them however you want. So don't forget about the add-on, the Paper Pumpkin add-on for the next 3 months. Let's see if I can find it, what I did with it. I'm not finding it. Oh, there it is. So this is the Love of Spring dies. So I'll let you see that. And the order number is 164396. Again, that's 164396. So if you're watching this later on YouTube, you can always just rewind it and you have that information, but it's got these 4 great little dies, the word love, a leaf, a daffodil, and a sentiment label. So it makes it great for you to continue to use your stamp sets year round that you get with your paper pumpkin. All right, well, that's it for today. Have a great New Year's Eve. I hope you've got some great plans set up and you've got friends to celebrate the new year with. And it was so nice spending a little bit of time with you, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.